Hi, living in Boulder vlog for 7:30 a.m. November 6th, 2019, Wednesday. So I've been working on my Google Earth of Rome. I was just looking at it now, just looking at it. I think smoking weed. Oh, yeah, and eating breakfast. I had some like can of spinach for breakfast. And Yeah, I think I'm gonna lie down, go to sleep, or at least lie down and rest a little bit, and then maybe work some more if I don't sleep. I don't know, but I think I'm at a good stopping point. Yesterday was working on mainly the aqueduct, but also touching up stuff on the palace. But so on the aqueduct, you can download it now. I'll put the link. It's two links. It's the aqueduct link and the palace section of Rome. I built the aqueduct across. The way that I figured out how to do it, the line, was I just built I traced a polygon and then I made it up so that it is connected to the ground. So the top was level, and then I built the unconnected, which is not connected to the ground, water, which is angled, but I know what level it is based on the one that is connected. So I pieced all that together, and then so the next thing I have to do is heighten and color all of the spires and stuff going across, and also the walkway. I figured out where the walkway was going to go. It's on a different level than the aqueduct, and I figured out that I wanted one of the apartments that's next to it to be really high. So yesterday I had a bizarre thing that happened with it. I was trying to build layers for the outside of the building, and by making a polygon tool that went across, like an L-shaped one. And I set it to 1 meter, and it wouldn't go below like 20 meters. I don't know why. And so I'm gonna try it with the other computer and see if the other computer can move it to the level I needed. Or I made a copy of it, and then I tried to adjust the copy, and that didn't work. Maybe I'll try to build it from scratch again, maybe, and see if that works. Because then I could make the levels of the outside, and I thought that would be a cool trick. Um, and while I was looking at it for the first time, I actually saw the outline of where the palace is, and so I think I'm gonna actually colorize the palace too, in there, which I haven't done yet. And I decided to put a pool in the palace. I decided to put a pool in the big apartment building. So, there was supposed to be a whole bunch of pools, so I was definitely at a lack of pools for the palace section, so. And I'm pleased with how it looks. I'm still, looking forward to seeing what it'll look like when it's done, because I'm not done. I have to make the walkway go across it first. I didn't go to my mom's house yesterday, so I had the whole day to myself working on this, and I was busy the whole day. I think in the morning or at night, before midnight, at 11:30, I went in and I got some food and an energy drink. And I've been working also, and until now, and since when I got up, which was like kind of late yesterday, but yeah, I had a good push. But I don't know, maybe it doesn't seem like I did much. One of those days that it doesn't seem like I did much, but I was working all day. But yeah, I did, like, it just took me forever to make the aqueduct, because I had to break it up into a lot of different pieces. And I'm gonna get up, whenever I get up, do this walkway, and that's I guess that'll be and then I can go back to the palace and finish that, which is the bottoms of all of the open spaces of all the plazas, and then I think I'm done with the palace. It's amazing. It'll be like my first section done. And then I think the next section I'm going to do is the Circus Maximus, because it's connected to the palace. I have the highest level of the Circus Maximus, the same level as the palace. So And it works out great to fill 150,000 people, which is what Wikipedia said it had. So I thought that was awesome. And so, yeah, I think I'll finish that. And then, yeah, and fancy up all the other fancy buildings and then try to finish Rome and the aqueducts of it and push through at least another week. I wanted to get farther along in the on this. I wanted to get the aqueduct across because I really wanted to see that. But I think by next Sunday, I'm going to go all week until this Sunday. That will give me 2 weeks. Actually, I think 2 full weeks on the palace. And then I'm going to, I think I'm going to do Bike Racer Levels for a week. That is so behind, so fucked. And I know that in 1 week I could get that thing like, so that's what I'll do. But yeah, but on Sunday, I think I'll be pretty far along on this too. So yeah, I'm going far. Download it. It's fun to, one fun thing to do, one thing that I would do if I came across myself is I would upload what I'm saying I'm working on, like the Palace of Google Earth Palace. I'd look at it and then I would download the new version of it, and I would compare the two just to see how it's going. And I look at the other one, and I would guess like how much I could progress in a day, and which one I would progress, and I would have suggestions and see if I did what I thought I would do. See if I do the predictions, or you know what I mean. So, or I'd wonder what I'm going to make it look like, and then see how it actually is look like, kind of like a story. And what's the story going to turn out? So I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't listening to anything, just the Constitution over and over again. I was actually listening to it broken up, separate little chapters. I love listening to books on my website because and then I can look at the chapters and kind of look at it visually and then auditorily and see how big they are visually compared to each other, and it helps me memorize the structure of it. For example, with the Constitution, where they talk about the states and the legislative branch is very small. Most of it's judicial branch and executive branch, but mostly judicial branch. Like 9.2 pages is the biggest section. And then the amendments. So yeah, tomorrow. Okay, when I do my video tomorrow morning, or I guess whenever that is. I think I will be done. I'll be done with the aqueduct, and I'll be hopefully done with the aqueduct and the palace. I think maybe I can finish this aqueduct and the palace tomorrow. The whole thing, all the touch-ups, everything. And I'll be working on something else, like the Circus Maximus. I really do think I can do that today. So that's exciting. That's great. And maybe I can finish the Circus Maximus this week. And then I'll be keeping up with my 1 week per section schedule. Because, the last week was the first week on my Google Earthing of Rome again. And so that would have been for the Palatine section. And then this week for the Circus Maximus section. So that's enough talk in almost 9 minutes. Alrighty, have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow.